Hey, so we're going to do our last transition, and we're finding the equation of an exponential function containing 2 points. Now, these 2 points are written funny, so I want to make sure that you understand what the x and what the y are. So I'm going to write it down the way you're going to see it, and then we'll talk about it. So each one of these f equations represents a point. And what you need to know is that what's in the parentheses is the x coordinate, and what it is equal to, or the outcome, is the y coordinate. So this is the x, and this is the y. So this is going to give us 2 points that we're going to use to write the equation of the exponential function. So our coordinates are going to be 2, 5, and 340. Now, an exponential function is always in the form a equals a times b to the x. And we are going to need to write that twice, one for the first coordinate and one for the second one. So I'm going to write it like this, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the first equation in the first coordinate, and you're going to plug the 2 in for the x and the 5 in for the y. And what that's going to do is leave a and b open as variables. And what you want to do in the first equation is solve for a. Okay, so in order to solve for a, since this is a multiplier, we're going to divide both sides by b squared. These are going to cancel, and a equals 5 over b squared. And we're going to keep this for a second, because this is going to come over and be replaced in the second equation. Okay? The second equation is also going to have 3 as the x and 40 for the y. So y is 40. A is 5 over b squared. And then we have b to the third. So everything is now in terms of b. All right. So the reason why we use the first point for the first equation is to solve for a. Then we plug a in over here to get rid of the a so that we can solve this equation. Now the good news is this b to the third is also over 1. So this is all a numerator. And what you can do is you can reduce this b to the third with this b squared. So 2 come off and 2 come off, and you're left with 5b. So this is 5b equals 40. And you can divide, and you get b equals 8. So we have our first solution. Our first solution is b equals 8. We still have to solve for a. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our equation for a and bring it over here. 5 over b squared equals a. And then we're going to put b into this one to find a. So 5 over 8 squared equals a. And that's going to be 5 over 64. Once I find b, I'll solve for a, use a to find the value for b, and then I use the a equation to put b in to figure out what a is numerically. Now I can write my equation. Y equals a times b to the x. So y equals 5 over 64 times 8 to the x. And this is your answer to the question. Go ahead and try the U-try and then check with my video, and then you'll be on your way.